Welcome to Class Project 1. The name of the class project is How to Use Enhanced Morph in PowerPoint. I have applied in a description and also an outcome. So let's move on with our description. Enhanced Morph refers to the advanced use of the morph transition in PowerPoint to create smooth, cinematic animations between slides. The morph transition is a powerful tool that automatically animates objects across slides, making it appear as though they are seamlessly moving, resizing, rotating, or changing colors, or even changing the shape. So let's move on with our steps. First off, open up MS PowerPoint. Create a new slide. Then apply your object and duplicate the slide. Apply morph transition and remove the element which you want to change or morph into. Then go to the selection pane and rename the objects into the same name with 2 quotation marks in the beginning. Then go to presentation mode and check if the morph is working and then upload it into our project panel so that we can check on how you are progressing with work. The outcome, learning how to use enhanced morph in PowerPoint, allows you to transform basic slides into interactive, visually stunning representation that can effectively communicate your message, captivate your audience, and leave a lasting impression. So, without any further ado, let's move on with our class project by opening up Microsoft PowerPoint on our device. From my screen, you can see that I have opened up Microsoft PowerPoint. Now, the first thing that we have to do is we are going to create a slide like this. But here I'm going to remove out the elements because I'm not going to be needing it right now. First thing what I want to do is I'm going to add a shape. So I'm going to be using the square shape and I'm going to transform this shape into a star shape or maybe a circular shape or whichever one you prefer. Now, after you apply your elements, go off to your slide and duplicate the slide. The next thing what you want to do is go off to the second slide, and here I'm going to be replacing this element with another one. What I want to do first is I'm going to click on both of these, go off to transition, and I'm going to click on morph, and I'm going to click on apply to all. So both of them has the morph transition applied. Now, one thing that you will check is if I drag this down, and if I go off the presentation mode, and if I go off to the first page, you can see this is seamlessly moving. But this is just basic morph. We want enhanced morph to be applied. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go off to my insert and I'm going to go off to my shapes. And here I'm going to find out what I want to morph it into. So just in case I want clouds. So I have applied in the cloud and then I'm going to go off to my selection pane. If I go up to the selection pane, we have both of these and I'm going to remove out this rectangle because I'm not going to be needing that. Now, one of the most important steps is renaming it. First thing what I'm going to do is I'm going to double click on it and you will see your cursor and put in 2 punctuation marks in the beginning. And then I'm going to put in, let's say, a text which is going to be similar to the second element, what I want to morph it into. So I'm going to type in GUR. So this is going to be the name. I'm going to go off over here, click on clouds, double click on it, put in 2 of these GUR. So GUR over here and GUR over here. So both of them has now been intertwined. So if I go off to my first page and I'm going to open up presentation mode, this is how it looks like. If I go off to the next page, you can see this is how it looks like. Still, you can see we have the element which is working like this. So what if I delete this and if I apply another shape, such as maybe a circle, I'm going to apply like morph over here. And over here, I'm going to type in GUR. 2 marks, GUR. If I go off to presentation mode now, and if I go off to the next page, you can see that the square is turning into the circle. And if I go back, the square or the circle will turn into a square. So you can see how these animations take place or how enhanced morph actually works on your device. So after you're done with it, just take a screenshot or maybe just upload this whole file into our project panel so that we can check how you are progressing with work. So let's move on to class project 2 of PowerPoint course.